Going down the Beltline yesterday,
Yep.
and there's a Jeep 4x4. He's got the lift kit on it. He's got the big tires.
The whole big thing.
He's got no back bumper. He's got the gas tank is double enforced with ratchet straps to hold it up.
He likes to play.
And he's got America. He doesn't have the A. He's got America on the back of it, and it is absolutely filthy. And I'm sitting up there going, God, that looks. I wish I had one of those. And she goes, that thing's. Why doesn't he wash it? I said, no. If you have one of those and it's all muddy, you don't wash it. That's a badge of honor, man. He's been out mudding, man. He's been out. I don't know what he's doing, but it's a cool look. It was great. I want one. And when Randy first told me about this a couple of months ago, I thought mud run. Now is that? Wait a minute. Is this where the people do it?
Do the people run through the mud?
But then I looked it up and it says Jeep 4x4 Fest. And so I said, well, what are you doing? He said, well, we're a part of it. We're raising money. It's a second annual, and it raises money for the military veterans in West Michigan. And I said, well, I can't remember all this, but I'm in, so count me in. And then I called him up and said, hey, you want to talk about this? Let me know. And so here he is. And I thought I was going to do this over the phone. I'm so glad to see you. Randy Springer is in our studio.
Good to see you.
Guitar player and founder and wonderful husband, Tetrad. Say hi to Laura for us before I forget.
Absolutely.
And you know what? I feel bad because I always say hi to you guys, but I never say hi to the rest of the band. And those guys are so good. Your keyboard player, man, that guy.
Dan Riley.
That guy's amazing.
We love him.
Okay, so shout out to your band. There's you. There's Randy Springer.
Dan Riley. Xavier Garcia.
Xavier.
And my wife, Laura.
Laura Springer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody watches Randy. They just look at her.
They're always there for her and her shoes.
Her shoes.
She's good. Yeah, you guys. So the band is Tetrad, and they've been around for a minute. You were on your boat. And you were driving along, and you thought, wait, stop. Who are those guys? And you got out of your boat, and you went up and said, you guys are
He blew
great.
me away. They were doing Stevie Ray Vaughan, then they did Hendrix, and then they did Pink Floyd. What band can do Pink Floyd? They do Pink Floyd
what band
justice.
should do Pink Floyd? These guys. Not many should. Not many pull it off.
I'm going, the ZZ Top. I'm going, oh, my God.
So they're fun.
I don't know. I kind of asked you inadvertently on the radio. That's the way I do my, hey.
That way, that means free.
And he said an entry in.
That means there will be no check.
No. He said an entry in for
Tones Homegrown.
And
sure.
I'm thinking, you guys would be in a heartbeat. But we've done so much with you with Freedom Cruise and some other things. I said, I want to help you promote this because I know that you're passionate about this.
Absolutely.
And you've done some other stuff with us for Freedom Cruise, and you've done so many things for LAV.
And
we paid our 40th anniversary, and I don't even think we paid you. But thank you for that.
Again, that means free.
Yeah. And so I said, and he wrote, look, I know there's a lot of other bands that would love this shot, and you guys have done a lot. So I thought,
but we're throwing our hat in.
Tetrad, but so let's do something else with Tetrad. But here's a little personal note from me is maybe in your studio sometime you could record some bumpers for me, some open and close, some
or
little
Tony Gates theme,
shuffle numbers, or little like boogie numbers.
You would like some guitar licks?
Yes,
some guitar icons
that we don't have to pay copyright fees for.
No,
just
that
some
you'll
original
just give us
music supplied by Tetrad.
And we'll say you're the official bumper music of the Tony Gates Morning Show.
Awesome.
Ins and outs,
some licks,
not speed metal or anything like that, which I know you're fully capable of, but just kind of a blues show.
Maybe you do a couple.
You do whatever you want.
Maybe one Lori does the Tony Gates Morning Show. Maybe a jingle. No big deal.
I want instrumentals. And just, 2, 3, 4 minute loops, and we can just not that long.
It's
actually.
Tony. It's
it'll be like a guitar emoticon.
Yeah, exactly. If you can do that would be great. But let's get to the business at hand. What are you up to? What are you doing, man?
We are doing this for the veterans, and it's going to be going for the veteran habitat build and Team Rubicon.
Right, Square Center. In that
I know. I got to get on the mic
Center in that mic.
Read what I'm doing here at the same time.
By the way, he does the most of the singing in the band, not Laura. Yeah.
Well, then you can go Tony Gates Morning Show.
That's it. Speaking of singers, I did want to bring up. You had mentioned my singing. And, I sing okay, but there's a guy out there that I really like. His name is Bob Waldart. And I don't know if you've ever heard him. He's played
Bob Waldart?
Bob Waldart. And he used to play with a band called Classic Fix. And if you ever want to hear a real singer, you got to look this guy up. He is awesome.
Is he from around here?
He's totally local.
Well, forget him. Forget you. I'm calling him to do the Tony Gates Morning Show.
Right, I'm a guitar player that sings. He is a singer. So if you ever do really get a chance,
is he still in Classic Fix?
He is spending time with grandkids and everything right now. So he's taking a break from music, but it's in the blood. So he'll be back. He'll be back.
All right.
But this thing that we're doing, it's the brainchild of Kelly and Judy Conley. And this came about from him having a conversation with a disabled veteran at a gas station. And when he walked away from that conversation, he felt inspired to want to do something more than just talk about this with his wife or anybody or any of his friends. He wanted to actually do something. And so he put this thing together. Last year was the first annual event that they had. And they raised about $17,000 just on their first event. And this year they're already at, I think they're 24,000 at my last
we're going to
count.
put it right up to 25 after this.
Well, yeah, a whole grand.
We're hoping so. We're hoping so. They're looking for 30, and I think we're probably going to be well over 30,000 by the time it goes. And the beautiful thing about what Kelly's doing, he's got 64 sponsors in all, too many to name. They work for, he owns a company called Superior Quality Incorporated. And they fronted the money for all the billboards that you see around town. They basically...
We don't look at billboards. We're radio people.
So where's the money? Where's the money go then? What will...
It's going to be going to Team Rubicon, and I believe it's the way that they've got it up, 20 cents goes to Team Rubicon, and 80% goes to Habitat for Humanity. And 100% of that, 30,000 goes towards that.
Well, what was the gist of the conversation with the disabled vet of the gas station?
You know, I don't know the
Was it, I don't have a place to live, or
I don't know the particulars. He was on Fox 17 yesterday and had
We don't watch TV. We're radio.
I know.
You mentioned billboards and TV. Good job, Randy.
I got to keep remembering you guys are totally radio.
Radio! But anyway, the idea is that this goes to every branch of the military, right?
Well, it doesn't matter what branch of the military. It's going to be helping to build homes.
That's it. That's
for disabled American veterans.
That's what we want.
And that's really what we're after. In Team Rubicon, what they do is they help train emergency people to. They use their military talents to train emergency staff to be able to respond to emergencies on a better scale.
Okay, now so it's an all-day affair. It's at Hudsonville
starts at
Fairgrounds.
10. It starts at well, actually starts at 9 and goes until 7.
This Saturday.
And there's going to be 4 bands total. We're going to be playing from 4 until 6. There is a band, I believe Kevin Schaefer's going to be there. Decades is going to be there. Just Cuz is going to be there.
Cool.
We went out and snuck out there yesterday and saw that they're doing, it looks like about maybe 2 football fields long. They're ripping up the whole thing and turning it into an obstacle course.
For Jeeps and 4x4s.
It's 100 tons. Jeeps and 4x4s.
Oh, come on. So
everybody's welcome.
Sweet.
Everybody's welcome. And you were offered a free ride, by the way. So if you do make it out there, there's a friend of ours, Bill Sherwood, wants to give you a ride.
Let's get muddy.
Oh, yeah. He's totally ready to go.
So they've built an obstacle course. They're filling it with water and mud. And the idea is to who can get through it, right? Or everybody can
I don't know if it's so much who can get through it. They're going to make it so you can get through it. There might be a mud hole. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. When they were working on it yesterday, it was just completely
sweet
piles of concrete, and piles of huge tires.
Now, how do they raise their money? What's it cost to get in?
It's $5 to get in, and
$5,
I believe it's $20 per vehicle for the car show, $20 per driver for the obstacle course, $30. They got a car show and obstacle course if you want to do both, and then they're also doing a 50-50. And here's the deal with the 50-50. They've got 5,000 tickets that they're selling, and that's it. They're $5 a piece, and when they're gone, there's going to be a drawing. Half of that money, which if they sell all 5,000 of those tickets would be $12,500, goes to the winner of the raffle. The other $12,500 goes towards the veterans.
Well,
nice.
That's cool.
I love that.
So we're really needing to, that's one thing that we're trying. They were having a problem getting the licensing together. There was some kind of a hiccup. So they got that together, and
for $5, you got a shot at winning 12.
You got
and giving another $5,000 back to the
providing they can sell all 5,000 tickets by Saturday, and they've already sold, I think, 1,000 or 1,500.
Put me down for one. Yeah, I'm in. I got an idea too.
I'll take one.
Like Michelle, I'm thinking I got you in a 2-piece, a sponge and heels, and maybe you set up a little a Jeep wash after the run.
Nobody wants to see that. I love you for keeping trying. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody.
That's what I say about your dancing videos, but you keep posting them.
People love that. Stop it. People love my dancing.
Now, is there something? Is this family friendly then? Is there something?
Absolutely. Yeah, everybody's welcome.
Thank you. Cool.
And
Animal magic. What is that?
You know what? I don't know.
Come and find out.
They've
Make
got
goldfish
some
disappear like college.
I think it's an exotic animal thing that they're having come in.
Inflatable frenzy and tons of vendors for everyone.
This will be good time.
So if I want to drive, I got a 4x4 or a Jeep, and I want to drive through the obstacle course, it's $20.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yep.
That's great. And if I just want to come out and watch and listen to all the bands, 100% of the proceeds go to the military veteran charities, which is amazing.
Yep.
But it's only $5 to get in for the day.
The details, westmichiganjeepfest.com, and I will post that on our Facebook page as well.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah.
I do love it. Randy, where are you playing after? Your Facebook page is Tetrad?
Yes.
Tetrad, which stands for? Four.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
I never knew.
4 people in the band.
Oh.
It's a foursome, and these guys are
There's
great.
about 20 different meanings for Tetrad, and music is one of the meanings.
I'm walking through the crowd last night, and somebody goes, "Hey, man, what are you doing July 8th?" And I said, "Well, that's Croton's having their fireworks. But actually, I got to do a motorcycle course because I never got certified, so I got to do that. But then I'm going to go to that's the night we have." I said, "Why?" Because Tetrad's playing my party. I said, "Tetrad's playing your party, your house. Wow, nice, good, cool party. That's a hell of a cool."
Who was that?
I'm not telling.
Well, give me his first name.
Lee.
We're playing a party at Lee's. See? A jingle. It could be a jingle band. See?
But you guys are so busy, so if they can't see you on Saturday, when are you playing next and where? What are you doing? Do you even know? Do you even know?
You know what?
Somewhere.
I go day to day on
Laura
this stuff.
handles
All right,
That's
she's the business.
Go to the
somebody
website.
asks me, I go blank immediately.
You want to see one of the better bands out there, one of the best guitar players out there. These are the guys, Tetrad and Gal. And anything you guys do, you've done so much for us. I'm glad to help. So I will be out there. I'm going to head out there, and I want to see you. I want to get out there, and you're on from 4 to 6?
We're on from 4 to 6, and we thank you for everything you've done for us. It's very humbling to know that everybody's very supportive of our band.
We love you, man. It's gates open at 9, but public, I think the first band goes on at 10. It's an all-day thing. So if you got something you want to drive an obstacle course and have fun and show off your ride and hang and park them and tell stories. And, yeah.
Michelle, the Harvey Cadillac. Hey, you said anything.
I want to take mine and pull a boat through
Take your big Cadillac. Take your 1990.
Look at the air I got on that one, baby. Yeah. All right.
Oh, thanks, Randy.
There you go.
Randy Springer.
Right. More information available at Tetrad's. Their Facebook page has got a link, and so do we.